Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Oh my god! Oh man, I suck at stealth games, but Dishonored has become one of my favorite stealth games after finishing my first playthrough. Not for its story though, but for its gameplay and providing the player the power of choice. Dishonored originally came out in 2012, developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda. Dishonored was Arcane's first big hit and which would later spawn a sequel and allow them to develop other major titles, but they weren't as well received. However, Dishonored is a great game that combines fun stealth mechanics and the power of choice to make it for a unique experience that carries the generic save a damsel in distress and corrupted politician storyline. After my first playthrough, here is my review for Dishonored and whether you should try out this game in 2022. Dishonored is a first-person stealth game that explores Dunwall, a once prosperous city but since has been infected with a plague. You play as Corvo Itano, a once bodyguard to the Empress but since has been assassinated and you are framed for her murder. This city is littered with corruption and it's up to Corvo to find out the true killers of the Empress while finding Emily, the daughter of the Empress, who has been taken by these assassins. I hate to say it, but the story is filled with cliches and I can immediately tell where the game was going once the premise was set up. I wouldn't go as far as saying the story is bad or hurts the game, however, it kind of feels uninspired and doesn't do a great job to captivate me. All is not lost though, as I still enjoyed exploring Dunwall and learning about the characters throughout my playthrough. I really enjoyed Arcane Studios' decision to include scripted dialogue scenes, as I believe it helps immerse the player in the universe with a dynamic cast of characters. And some of these characters are pretty interesting, such as Samuel, Granny Rags, The Outsider, and Dowd, who even gets his own DLC storyline. There's even tons of lore on the characters that you can explore by talking to them, finding notes around the city, but I'll admit I wasn't really interested in any one character, besides maybe Granny.
Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Nice.
You may have also noticed by now, the art style of this game is pretty unique.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician.
Damn, you got some big hands. God damn. Oh, some fucking rippers right there, dude. I think the art style is going to be a hit or miss for some of you, but man, some of these environments still look great today. The greatest part of Dishonored is the power of choice you will have throughout the story. You want to be a mad assassin who destroys anyone that gets in your way? You can do that, but your actions will have consequences. The game includes a chaos mechanic that can tip the bounds of the world by your choices. If you kill too many people, chaos will rise, more guards will show, and your story will also change. People will view you differently and have different dialogue depending on how you approach certain missions. This can even impact how the game ends, giving you a different cutscene and encouraging multiple playthroughs. Some other games give you the power of choice, such as my last review on Resident Evil 7, which you should totally go watch after this video, that was shoehorned in, that doesn't impact the game in a meaningful way. Dishonored, on the other hand, really makes your choices feel impactful and changes the way your story actually plays out. This is the real attraction to the game, and oh man, did Arcane Studios nail it. The gameplay feels very reminiscent to Skyrim stealth combat with its own little twist. You will have a small variety of weapons such as the crossbow, pistol, and a sword that all have their own benefits and downsides. You will also have abilities such as Blink, allowing you to blink to a specific spot you're aiming at, or my favorite ability, Devouring Swarm. Yes! Yes! Kill him! Eat the body! Okay. When the power's on my side, it's pretty nice. In total, there are 6 abilities, which each can be upgraded once to become a more useful ability in the skill tree. This skill tree allows you to upgrade abilities and pass the stats for yourself, such as more HP. You can do this by finding runes across the map as you explore Dunwall. Arcane Studios did a great job with this mechanic as it feels fleshed out that will allow multiple playthroughs that you can focus different abilities on. They did it in such a way that it doesn't feel overwhelming to determine which abilities a must have, and again, allowing the freedom of the choice to the player. This game offers a somewhat open world level design. Each level is pretty big, and you can spend a lot of time just exploring, finding loot and secrets, but with these open level designs, it gives you so many options on how you want to approach your missions. This game comes around a 6-hour runtime, but with the multiple abilities and choices you can make, you would miss out a lot if you didn't replay it at least once, and that's a huge pro for me. I really enjoyed the stealth combat in Dishonored, but was somewhat disappointed in the generic storyline. The environment and power of choice really carries this game for me. These mechanics make me want to keep coming back to play more and seeing what will happen if I make different choices. I definitely recommend picking this game up. It's free on Game Pass, so if you already have that, you have nothing to lose. But if you don't have Game Pass, I recommend buying it around $20 to $30 USD. Overall, I give Dishonored a solid 8.5 out of 10 for its unique stealth gameplay and providing the player choices that can alter the game in a fantastic way. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think about Dishonored in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to like and sub to this channel so we can post out more reviews. And if you have any recommended games for me to check out, post them down below. But that's all I had for you, so I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Fuck, I forgot that if you try to go through that, it'll still kill you.